Hello everybody, and thank you for coming back to my channel. And in this video, we're going to cover 4 ways you can utilize AI in your business today to see results. Let's get into it. So as many of you know, I am huge into AI and, well, business and marketing. So when it comes to that, I mean, when AI came out, I was like, oh, this is amazing. Speed is going to be at my fingertips. Finally, I can go ahead and move the way I need to. And so let's get into number one when it comes to speed. Let's say you're trying to design a website. Well, if you don't know much about design and you don't know much about other stuff, you can actually use AI to do market research for you in your particular industry and have it analyze other websites and look for things like common colors, font, and the way things are set up, and even identify things like, well, a unique selling proposition, and then come up with ways to go ahead and give you one that can go ahead and compete with your competitors around you. So when you're using AI, you want to also be very specific with your wording, with your verbiage, and things like that. And you always want to, how do I say this? Prompt it or put it in state as you would do in, some psychological therapy or whatever. They would put you in state, get you relaxed, etc. Or they would put you into a mindset similar to when you go into a gym, so on and so forth. That way, the AI knows how to efficiently respond to what it is that you're putting in there as far as a command. So if you're building a website, you're going to need a couple things, right? You're going to need images, you're going to need video, you're going to need copy that's actually going to sell and convert. Well, with AI, you're able to do that with platforms like Bard as well as ChatGPT 4. The free version of ChatGPT is good, however, it doesn't have access to the internet, so there's some things that it won't be able to do. This is why I mentioned ChatGPT 4. So when you're utilizing these two AI platforms, don't forget you can go ahead and ask it to act as a collective mind of the top marketers and copywriters in the world with over 20 years of experience and have it come up with, well, copy for your website, coloring for your website, have it ask you questions as far as what would make you different and compete more effectively in the marketplace wherever your location is. So these are some of the things that I look at when I see AI and I get excited about it. But moving forward, well, it's like, okay, that's great. I have a website and I have the copy that's going to sell, but well, what about the marketing and all the other stuff that goes into business? Don't worry, you can utilize AI for that too. Don't forget, put it in state first. And what's it called? Always remember to have it act as a collective mind because, well, there's a saying, surround yourself with a multitude of counsel. So why not have AI act as such? Therefore, by which you are actually getting counseled by a multitude of, how do I say this, different mindsets that the AI was able to capture with all the information that it has readily available to it. So if we're trying to make money now, let's get into marketing, right? You can utilize AI to go ahead and conduct, as I said before, your market research. Not only that, you can have it also help you pick out things like your interests that you should target on social media or on Google. You can have it do keyword research for you or research the most searched topics that are going on right now on Google, which you can do through Bard for free. And once you obtain that information, you're able to go ahead and then adapt that to your advertising and create hooks that link to what people are searching for, such as, well, what is AI and how can it be used in business? Hopefully, you're seeing this video right now because that's one of the most searched questions online when it comes to AI in business. So take that as a grain of salt. Now, I do go more in depth with this with my program that I have coming out called Finding Freedom. And the only reason I charge for it, it's an annual membership, is because of the time spent in there. The value doesn't come from the videos or the prompts per se. It actually comes with the one-on-one time and the group time that I have with whoever is in the group and the students that are participating within the program. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I would love to go ahead and help you and streamline your business. Now, moving on to number 3. Now, within business, there's a lot of things you have to pay for, and some of those things come with an hourly rate, such as things dealing with finance, especially things dealing with legal. So, before you go into a law office, wouldn't it be better to have some questions somewhat answered for you already for free? Well, you can do this now with AI. If you don't believe me, go on Google and go ahead and search what it got when it went to score on the LSAT or the MCATs, etc. If it could compete there, it can also help you and assist you understanding some of the terminology, the way things should be set up, maybe come up with a outline for a privacy policy or an SOP for your business. These are things you can save money on utilizing AI because, well, it's free. Or if you're using ChatGPT 4, you're paying that extra $20 a month, but it's still worth it in the end because, well, how much does an attorney cost? Well, at minimum, $100 an hour. So if you capitalize that and you put time, experience, and everything else, plus expertise, you're going to pay a premium for all that. However, with AI, you can mitigate the expense because you'll get a lot of your questions answered up front, which means there's less time spent with the attorney and he could just take care of business when you walk into the office. It's not only beneficial to the both of you, but it also helps the attorney get a payment quickly because you know what you're going in there for. You understand what's being said and what has to be done. So therefore, there's not so much how do I say this? Time spent explaining everything, which is where the time actually goes up, on top of other things, unless they're doing pro bono work, which I highly doubt. So if you're able to go in there ready, you're able to save time. They get paid quicker. You get your results faster. So it's a mutual benefit that will go ahead and reach both parties, per se, because a lot of people feel threatened by AI in almost every profession. But if you look at the fact that AI is delivering what's known as speed of delivery when it comes to information, because we left the information age a long time ago. Now people want to be educated and understand what is going on in the world. So with AI, they are now able to do so. Finally, number four, if you're utilizing AI and you're starting a business or you're a small business, even if you're a medium sized business and you don't have a lot of administrative staff, you can go ahead and utilize AI as well for that. Simply because, well, because of the fact it was trained on how to speak like a human, it makes things like chatbots more effective because of the way they're able to interact and communicate with the users coming to your site. I don't know if you guys remember, there used to be a lot of chatbots, but they had these like generic answers and like little buttons that you would push. Those are still great and those are still available, and you can integrate them with the AI setup. However, the conversation is going to be a lot more uh, how do I say this? Customized due to the fact that AI will know who it is that it's speaking to since it's integrated into your site. It knows your user's behavior. It's also linked in, if it's set up correctly, to understand what type of audience you normally deal with. So it knows how to not only utilize certain words when it comes to speaking to them, but also identify itself as part of you as far as i.e. your business is concerned. So when it's operating in such a manner, it can say, hi, my name is Jane or Jack or whatever, and how can I help you today? Oh, well, I'm looking for this. Oh, that's great. Blah blah blah. And it'll have a actual humanistic conversation versus the chat bot, if this then that type of setup that makes things not as efficient as they should be, because you want things to flow in conversation, and that's how you go ahead and get to a higher conversion rate, because you make people feel not only like the conversation was easy, but it was palatable and understandable to them and to the business. And AI is already intelligent enough to understand a lot of customer needs and address them. So I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, go ahead and hit the like button and please subscribe for more future tips, tricks, and all the upcoming videos that I have coming out. And don't forget, if you haven't caught my new series called Class, go ahead and check that out. It's a little different. It doesn't really go into AI. What it does is it shows you how to think better as an individual, whether you're in business, whether you're a coach, whether you're just going through life and you want to, and how do I say this, see things differently from a different perspective by adjusting and educating your perception of things. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and leave a comment. I'll go ahead and send the link over to you. Or you can go ahead and subscribe, check out my channel, and it's under there underneath the title, fix your, I think it's fix your perspective. So go ahead and check that out, and I'll have the video somewhere up here for you. So until next time, my friends, take care. Have a great day.